Welcome back to episode 3. I've been very busy since we last left off. I have been doing a bunch of skilling, primarily to complete quests, so cue montage of all them being done. So after doing all those quests, I have got a bunch of stats going on, and a bunch of different gear going on. So this is one of my tabs. This is can equip, and when there's duplicate for slots, it's usually because one's better in one area versus another. So this is, I think, positive 12 on magic, but negative for attack. Whereas this is 0 on magic but positive for attack, which is quite useful. This is the equipment that I can't equip, and I need to go through it again, but I think this is all relatively high level things, which is why I've sort of kept them. I've got herb law going on, which is fantastic, and I need to try out these potions in a moment, which we'll do together. Done a little bit of this sort of stuff. Magics, we're finally getting some teleportation options going, and I think that's about it. I did do one Dagonoth King kill. That was hard. And then a mole kill, which again, that was really easy. It was just painful, and I don't intend to do any more of that. The next boss I'd like to have a go at is KBD and go back to the Dagonoths, but I think I need to sort out prayer first, because one of the issues I was having with Dagonoths is I had to sit where the Spinal Ops could kill me, and they hit hard, so I need to sort of get away from them and stand, but I need to then pray against melee, which means I'm going to run out of prayer. And so far I haven't found, which to be fair, I haven't checked a lot of potions, but I haven't found anti-poison or prayer restore. So let's pull up my spreadsheet. Maybe we shrink that around a little bit so it takes up less space. How does that look? That's a bit better, I think. And you can see I've got them on here. Actually, I should explain this as well. I've had a bunch of food. Now I think I've done bass, and it's heals 0, which is not helpful. I think this is new. I've put in all my skills, so it then highlights them for me, what ones I've actually unlocked. You can see I periodically sort it by level, and then add in more stuff, and I haven't done anything since. And then there's this tab, and this gives me the information on what items give runes. Alright, so if I can get hold of an adamant knife P, that having that equipped would count as water runes. Alright, adamant spike shield 100, or if I can get that, that would also be law runes. Right, this is all mithril dart P++, so obviously I can't double equip, but like skeletal gloves could be really good. Strength cape, weird but useful. I can't actually get this helmet. It's not implemented in the project, so I'm a bit out of luck for that. Flippers, I need to go get flippers. That would be quite useful. And clown shirt. Right, so there's a bunch of stuff in here that would be really useful to have. Haven't yet unlocked them. Now you'll notice that there's three rows. Item ID. I don't know what that item ID is. I could use it to look it up. Doesn't really matter. This is skill ID and then level required. And then underneath it, I won't click it because if I click it, it will appear up here. Currently this is conditioned such that if I don't have the level in the skill, it will be white text. When I do have the level in the skill that's required to equip this item, I unlock the knowledge of what that item is. Right, so 2-7, coming back to this page, ID2, defense. Whereas 17, 63, so thieving, I'd need 63 thieving to figure out what that item is. And as of yet, I don't know what that is. And yeah, I think this is a reasonable way to go about it. I think had I done this properly, I would have also hidden what rune it was, maybe. And gives a rune of some sort. Figure out what that rune is somehow. I don't know. But as it is, I can see the runes. It's not that bad. Right. Let's get to these potions. So we'll try the anti-poison, and I'm pretty sure this does nothing, which is why I've already drank it before. And so, did I get any stats? Or maybe for fishing. Interesting. Okay. Fishing +4. Weird. I thought I'd drunk it before and it didn't do anything. Well, hold on to that for a second. Let's try that again. Oh, well, there we go. I thought it did nothing. Right, restore potion. What do we get? Ooh, negative range. That does not bode well for it. It's just straight up negative range. Oof, that's rough. That's really rough. So we're just a -4 range. Ranged -4 at level 61. Energy potion. Let's have a look. What have we got? I don't see anything. Okay. Unknown. It will have an effect of some sort, and so that could be anti-fire, could be anti-poison. Genuinely don't know what that could be. It could also be a skill? No. It could be a skill that's not of a high enough level to actually provide a boost. So it could be a construction thing that needs... It's only boosted by like 2%. Right? So I haven't got high enough for that to even trigger a number. Alright. And I've got my... It could also be restoring my summoning, actually. I should drain that at some point. And I've got my prayer drain so I can see if prayer goes up. Okay. Oh, that was a defense, so 9 levels in defense. And that's it. Okay. Defense. Oh. +9, question mark, and what are we, 61. Cool. Combat potion. Oh, come on, they've got to be doing something. That's so mean. At what point am I allowed to look at the actual files and go, okay, this is what the effect is. What should be my... I have to come up with a rule, a way of like, hey, I need to know what this does. Especially with anti-poison dragonfire. So maybe... we have to circle back to that agility potion. Let's go. Come on, give me something. How did I get multiple question marks? Dang. Okay, well, that's them try it out. Do I want to just drink them entirely? I think so, honestly. Now, there are a couple of quests I have not been able to do due to not being able to equip the items that are required. So one of those quests is Witch's House, because that requires leather gloves, which some are in here, 80 rune crafting. Haven't got it yet. The sheep herder quest, haven't been able to do that because that requires where is Millen's crystal. Ooh, I should check that at some point. Sheep herder because it requires the cattle prod, and the cattle prod, oh god, I could be looking anywhere. Cattle prod, where are you? No, there. 44 thieving. Oh, sweet, I can go do it. I haven't checked on that. I need to update my skill list apparently. Fantastic, so that's one more quest I can get done. Then there is... what was the other one? I was just looking at Fight Arena. Because I need some pretty high level to equip the Khazad armor, I believe. I don't know why I'm scrolling. Oh, there we go, Khazad. So, oh no, 75 cooking. Very achievable. Let's have a look. Khazad. Got the helm. Body, helm. Okay. Well, I guess I'll go get that. Right. I was messing about, and I don't know if it's still on here. Yeah, there it is. I noticed this appear before, and I needed to test it, so I tested it, and I'm pretty sure it's the combat potion, and I need to test how long it lasts for. So I've just taken that dose, and so I should have anti-fire. Might go test it against some blue dragons, just it's really the easiest one to get to. Dusty Key, 2, 3. Oh, nah. Wilderness, right? Yeah, it was. So if I go Stealing Creation. Nah, Court Beast. Alright. And if I go this way, should be able to run into some dragons and see if they can hit me, while I'm also checking how long it takes for this to wear through. I'm really hoping I don't run into revenants, because they're a pain in this era. So far so good. I don't think these offer any stats. Yeah. Alright, come on, dragons. Because if this is... the next thing is to try and figure out if I've got an anti-poison. Okay, here we go. Come on, use your... hey! So that was anti-fire. Nice. And I'm just absolutely bodied. Man, I forgot how weak these things were. No armor, just a mithril pick. Absolutely bodied. Oh, yes, money! I don't think I've tried a rune dagger. I can equip it. it is worse. What's its attack speed? Because that's kind of the biggest thing. How bad is the attack? About the same speed, so it's just overall worse. Okay. Alright. Well, I'll go back to a nice safe bank after killing this dragon, and we'll see how long this potion lasts. And there's the expiration. So what was that? That was 3 minutes 40 maybe? It's not a lot. It's better than nothing. I say we try and kill the KBD without anti-poison. So I will gear up and I will see you there. And we're in. Got my potions. Drink my potion, drink my potion, drink my potion. Got my good old stat boosts. Thought I'd try melee first. If I can survive, it might turn that back on. Man, there we go. Okay. Now I can prayer flick, but it is not easy on this edition. And I think the configs have had it changed slightly, so true prayer flicking is not available. I'm all over the place on my timing on this. There we go. On, off, on, off, on. No, I'm all over the place. Doesn't help that my attack is not synced up with it, so I'm sort of guessing at when I should be doing it. Off. It doesn't really matter as long as I have enough prayer for this fight and the next fight. I'll show you the stats of the gear I've got once I've killed him. I'm not too stressed. My Trout's heal 16, so I've got pretty good healing going on. And I have pretty high defensive stats, all things considered. Come on. Yes, get that big hits in there. Come on, boy. Here we go, take a break. That's fine. And then again. 1, 2. On. 1, 2. No, 1. Just turn it on for a second while they eat. Let's try not to eat during the fight, that's fine. Alright, back up. There we go. Down and on. Down and on. Down. And I'll try those other two potions again and see if they're anti-poisons. Because it would be really nice to find an anti-poison. Come on. Just die. Come on. Come on, I want my KBD kill. Get the hit in the first one, or a visage on the first one. Don't have to come back here, ever. Come on. Yes, dropped him. Nice. Woo! Alright, let's just take a little bit more food, and then let's look at these stats. So, pretty good stab, terrible crush. I think I'm using stab, right? Yeah, because that would be the crush. That would be terrible if I was trying to crush him. I think he's not a slash, I think he's a crush, and my magic is really high, which is kind of like, I was like, decent strength. Alright, and we're going to try Iron Knives the next one. Whew, get that potion on. Let's see if we can't absolutely demo him. I've got boosted range. And as you can see, I fire fast. Though these are iron, so they're not very strong. But we are chewing through them pretty well. I like this. I think I prefer the melee. Because then we don't have to deal with his other attacks, like his poison, which is going to constantly be an issue. Alright. Yeah. Let's just get that going and then just keep going. Let's try standing melee distance, see if that makes much difference, because then I can prayer flick every now and again. So he's going to try and melee me rather than using those. Alright, that's slightly better. Okay. What I'm learning is even with my insanely boosted stats for range, like I'm at 74 range, that's decent. I think I possibly need to upgrade my iron knives to something better. But obviously it has to be a crossbow, right? Like I can't use a normal bow here, which is what I used at the mole, and that was pretty good. I'm really hoping one of the high level stuff. Yeah, okay, this is not working. Right, let's just finish them off with melee. As well. Woo! That was a good hit, my man. Woo! You be hitting hard. I'd like to finish this fight. I think it was this. Prayer? No, I don't even remember what that boosted. What did it boost? Yeah. They boost something. Oh, magic was boosted too, which obviously helps. We are tallying out after this kill, but there we go, 2 kills under my belt. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hey, there we go. One more down. Oh. That is funny. Right, let's get out of here before he comes back, because I don't want to deal with him. Well, that was fun. Let's go see if those potions do anything. Anti-fire expired. That's beautiful. Can't believe I got KBD heads on the second kill. That's so ridiculous. Alright, so I should still be poisoned. Yep, poison sticking down. That's what we want to see. And let's grab out, what potion was it? Oh, that's not right. What potion was it? It was potion. Energy potion. And energy potion and agility potion. Agility. Cool, so let's take a swig. Do I still get hit by poison? I still get hit by poison. So it's not an anti-poison. I think it tells you if you take it and cures it. Just eat up. Eat up. We can turn that back down. I was not paying attention, but I'm pretty sure I just got hit with poison again. Dang. Okay. Well then. 2 KBD kills. Back to figuring out Dagonoth Kings, I think. So I need prayer.